on coloring my hair with some purple stuff a little later. So I figured for that video, I might as well do my makeup so I look more presentable. And I love watching those hair videos where like they have a full face of makeup even after they wash their hair. And it's early in the day, so I'll just hang out around my house with a lot of crazy makeup on. So when COVID first started, I bought this Morphe palette called Fierce by Nature. I love these colors, honestly. And I keep looking at it thinking like, oh, which color hasn't I used yet and stuff like that. And then I was thinking, because a lot of palettes, they put things side by side for a reason. And I'm thinking today I'm gonna do this stripe right here. So I'm gonna use this around the outside crease and stuff. This will be my lid, and this will be the dark color in the corner. Let's see how that turns out. That was step one. I use a Walgreens hydrating water gel. Super cheap, and it smells nice. I get pretty dry around here, so I like to hydrate first. And now I'm gonna put on my eyes, lips, face eyelid primer, also very cheap item. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna use that really hot pink for my crease, but I think I'm gonna start like a lot of other people I've been watching videos, where you start with like a lighter color, you kind of work your way into it like a watercolor. You just keep layering until you get the depth you want. Normally I just get on right away. So we'll see. This is probably a better way. That way it blends properly. It's not like just naked skin and then a pop of color, you know? Well, we'll see how it goes. So that worked out pretty well. I have like the generic shape I like to make my eye makeup. I like to go up a little bit towards where my eyebrow is, get myself like a little cat eye shape. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the really hot pink. I've also seen makeup people online, at least, they take the eyeshadow onto their brush, right? And it's super powerful. And then they like tap it off with their other hand or the side of the palette or something. I think it just knocks off the excess product. So I just flipped over the little nameplate for the palette. The first color I used was called Tempting, or Temptin', there's no G. Then this hot pink is called Unstoppable. And now what I'm gonna do with Inferno, which is right underneath it, it's got a glitter to it. I'm gonna come in with a slightly wet brush, because I noticed that if I wet my brush and pick up the product, it really, it's like so dense, and then it really gets on your eye very densely. Now I'm gonna put the darkest color that I chose, which is, what is it called? Smolder, into the corners of my eyes. I'm using a smaller brush. I don't know what these are called. Small round brush. I think I get more detail. I mean, it's compact, so it only goes where I want it. It doesn't fluff out, and I want it to stay in that one place and just be feathered around the edges. So that's what I like to use this brush for this particular area of my eyeball. And I kind of come up like at an angle between my corner of my eye up to my corner of my eyebrow, because that's like where the shape of my eyeball goes. See? So now that that's there, I'm gonna go back in with the hot pink, which is Unstoppable, and kind of use what's left on my brush to just blend the rest into itself. So now what I see most people doing is trying to use eyeshadow under the eye. Now, normally I don't use it because day to day I don't wear a lot of foundation or concealer or anything. And I find that any powder under here just gets all these creases, just turn into a creasy Crypt Keeper mess. So I have been trying to explore ways of doing my makeup where it doesn't crease. And since I'm just gonna hang around the house, I'm gonna try a different method today. I'm gonna start with this highlighter I have. It's Winky Lux Charm Holographic Highlighter. I'm gonna use this on the inside corner of my eye and then down here a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of my e.l.f. primer and then go in probably with the hot pink. And I'm gonna try to keep it like right at the base, like under eye, and not try to bring it up too high here or too low. I don't wanna look like a panda, like a red panda. So yeah, and I think I know that the primer should help it stay in place and not create extra wrinkles as the day gets on and my face gets a little oilier. So I think that was pretty successful, actually. You know, I try not to get too much into here and try to really put the most of it down here so it like kind of opens my eyes more. But I noticed, like, you know, this line is not smooth. I want it to go smoothly up there and clean up this eye a little bit. So I'm gonna do that with a little bit of my foundation. It is Maybelline Matte Poreless. And yeah, I just apply this with my fingertips, and I usually just do like under eye and like the creases of my nose. Yeah. So I actually just did the foundation. I forgot to click record, so you don't get that snippet. And now I'm gonna put on a little eyeliner off camera because I can never get it done properly, but I usually use a felt tip liner. I do have a Unique Moodstruck Precision Dip and Draw Liner. I said that, so I don't know. Sometimes I can't read the labels on these silly things. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's got a pointed felt tip, and I like these the best because you get the nicest corners. And again, like my eyeshadow, I just try to get the line from my eyebrow, the end point of my eyebrow, right to the corner of my eyeball. So it creates like a nice little cat, and I go up about halfway of the point of my darkest eyeshadow. Okay, so eyeliner's on. I do see like imperfections, but once I do my eyelashes, that'll be covered up. So I do have this Revlon eyelash curler. I still don't really believe that it does anything. So like, I know you use it without the mascara now, and I'm trying to start at my lash line and then pinch my way up and off of my lashes, right? And it's supposed to curl them away from my eyeballs, but I don't, so far I haven't seen any difference. I thought maybe it'd be like a part where, you know, you're training them to continuously, you know, get away from your eyeballs, but I don't know, once I put the mascara on, it just seems like they're weighed down again. And the best tactic I have is to just push my wet mascara lashes just up. I don't know. Since I'm just hanging around the house, and my favorite go-to mascara is this one by Maybelline called Great Lash. It has a little cone shape, which I find is really nice for the inside corners. And it's easy to wash off with my makeup eraser sponge. I do have a few other mascaras that are, I guess, like gel coated or something, and they take like so many extra wipes to try to get off, and whatever. It's not worth it for just hanging out at home. See, like, my eyelashes are just lower, so I don't know. I just push them up. And I sit like this until I feel they are dried in place. Right? Lift. Okay, but also because I did the eyeshadow underneath, I think I need a little mascara underneath as well. So let's just get this a little lighter and do the under eye. Dude. What is this on my face? Yeah. Lower lashes sometimes looks extra spidery on me. But I think because of the under eyeshadow, it actually like looks nicer. It makes it, I don't know, less. Is more less? Yeah. In this case, I think it is. Okay, so normally if I was like to leave the house looking like this, I would want to do this finish spray called NYX Matte Finish. No, that's it, just Matte Finish. I don't know why I can't read today. It comes in like a little spray bottle, and yeah, I guess I was trying to read the French on the package, like who am I? Yeah, so I'm just chilling at home. I'm gonna do my hair with this look on. That'll be in a next video. And yeah, I'm not gonna finish spray it because I don't need to finish it. I can wipe it off at any moment on a whim while I'm home. So this was really fun for me. I don't know, torture for you. And all right, I'll see you in the next video.